Hi everyone, welcome to a slightly overcast central Portugal and welcome to a new video. We've got some crazy rains on the horizon, so I've got a whole bunch of prep to do before that comes, including sticking a tarp back over my window hole so my house doesn't leak. So I've got plenty of things on my plate for today, but for now we're going to be flashing back to look at when my parents were here. They visited for a whole month and I have so much to share with you. This is the third in a video series that's probably going to be plenty of videos. So I've made a playlist for this visit and their two previous visits. Take a look at it up there because I know a lot of you love seeing my parents on camera. They're very entertaining people, very hard workers, and I love sharing when they're here. In this video, my mom discovers the amazing electric clippers, my dad spends a lot of time digging a hole, and I get out on the strimmer for the first time and discover yet another favorite tool. Plus Mikey makes an appearance and we get up to a whole bunch of other stuff as well. So I hope you enjoy this video and I'll check in again at the end. It's a gorgeous morning, but it's gonna be another hot one. It's a little earlier than I would normally start. I collected my parents today at 8:30 instead of 9:30 because it's been getting so hot. So my morning routine is all thrown out of whack. I still have to finish my breakfast. So my parents have gotten to work and I'm gonna be lounging inside, having my coffee and my eggs, and just basically starting my morning at my usual pace. My dad is planning on working on the terrace wall, extending the terrace wall. I think right now he's looking for gloves. Always looking for something. And my mom's down in the garden doing a bit more planting. So let's go say hi to her. Hello. What do you think of the earlier start?
Yeah, it's great because it's nice and cool to work.
It is really nice now, actually. So yeah, we're just planting some stuff. Well, by we, I mean my mom is planting some stuff. And yeah, it's gonna look really good. And then I'm gonna be down fairly soon, and I'm gonna finish off a couple more garden beds down here. All of the leaves seem to have this yellow stuff on it, and I think it's from the olive tree flowers. They've turned yellow. They seem to be flying off everywhere, but I'm not totally sure. Everything's coated in yellow. Okay, see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye. What's your plan? Operation Terrace Extension?
Move the wall.
Move the wall.
Shovel dirt in from the big trench I'm building.
Shovel dirt into wall.
The big
Well,
dig.
Actually, that's it. I don't really have anywhere good on my land to put dirt, so I end up with little mounds of dirt everywhere. But yeah, extending the terrace, that will be a perfect solution to too much dirt and not enough space all at the same time. Safety gear on. I bought some wires so I could pin down the soaker hose because it just kind of wants to fly around everywhere. So Dad's cutting a few pegs for me and then we'll get it pinned.
This is magic.
It's so good, right?
Yes. I can't believe look at how thick it cuts.
Yeah, I haven't done anything with this lavender.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these cool bugs. There's lots of them. I don't know what they are, but they're like gold.
That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Huh?
Give the garden a haircut. In amongst the lilies. So good. I'm happy you appreciate them as much as I do.
Everybody will be like, not the lilies!
I know. Sorry, the lilies have to go. It makes me feel a little better because a lot of people are saying that they're poisonous for cats.
Yeah.
So
That's true too.
I choose Mikey over the lilies. Some of them will stay. Those ones will still stay. It's a great combination of noises with the squeaky lilies and the clippers. It's very satisfying.
Is it? trigger happy. That's what I am.
Forgot this guy.
Oh, I missed one.
My mom's gone clipper mad. It's carnage over here. Are you satisfied?
Yeah, it's better. I can remember last year when I did it by hand.
No, these clippers are the best, the actual best tool. They're not so good for the lilies, but they're good for the mom. Cheers.
What is that called?
A pastel de nata.
Pastel de nata.
Very delicious. The tamper's gonna get used. It's got a big old crack in the side and it's been missing. Oh yeah, perhaps it didn't turn out as nicely as I was expecting, but hopefully it does the job.
That'll work. Tamping, boss, tamping.
Tamp away.
Tamping.
Tampin', tampin', tampin'. How's it working?
Yeah, that's good.
Does the job. It's just a way to flatten dirt.
Yeah.
You can buy fancy metal ones and things, but I feel like that's
It's good for
overkill.
this.
Good?
Good.
The beginnings of the Great Wall. Alright, so the terrace is getting extended, and now it's time for a beer.
Anytime, Steve.
My dad's been hard at work extending the terrace. Mom's been hard at work in the garden and painting the door. And though it doesn't seem like it because I spend all of my time filming you, I too have been hard at work
Doing the garden.
doing the garden. But no one would believe me.
I believe you.
Cheers.
The best.
If it's not caught on film, it didn't happen. Cheers.
Yeah, I think you're working harder than we're here because we shame you into it.
I think so. Yeah, normally I would have a nap and not work quite as hard, but yeah, you guilt trip me into it. But we're doing a short shift today, so finishing up at around 1.
Because it's 29.
It's super
2
hot.
o'clock.
Yeah, it's super hot out there. It's 2 o'clock.
Yes.
Oh, okay, 2 o'clock. And yeah, finishing up.
Don't
And
forget
then
we
nap.
started early.
We started early. They're making me start an hour earlier than I want to. But got a lot done. Got a lot done, so thanks.
Cheers.
So it's a new day and my dad's already hard at work because last night I had the brainwave of trying to bury some pipes within this terrace extension to save me having to dig them and bury them later on. Even if I don't use them, doesn't matter. But of course, exactly where I want to put the pipes is exactly where my dad has already dumped the dirt. How do you feel about that?
Oh, of course it is.
And my mom has a true passion for these clippers, and so she's gonna go to town in the lemongrass, cut that beast back a little bit because it's a bit out of control, and hopefully I can then run the pipes through there. So that's the first task for the morning. I'm gonna get the pipes ready, and then I'm gonna try out the strimmer. So I'm pretty excited to give that a go. Just hold. I can manage that.
Now we fix the other end and then I'll tell you to pull it tight.
Okay.
You know, have a look.
Really? On your first guess? Nice.
Later's eye.
Oh. So I guess this is the beginnings of a grey water system. I'm trying to figure out a way to steer my kitchen waste all the way down here through the terrace, around the corner, and that away to be dealt with. I don't yet know how, but I want the kitchen waste water as far away from the house as possible in some sort of grey water basin. I might as well lay the pipe now while the ground is empty.
Alright. And that's a straight pipe to whatever.
Yeah, and also I can do whatever I need to do with that.
You can dig it up easily.
Yeah. Mining for pipes.
There's another stone here. Did you know that? Head down, arse up.
Get to work.
That's me.
So we have a plan. We have a new plan. I think it's gonna work. Just take the kitchen water all the way around the corner, and then I'll dump it into a basin for now. And eventually the digging will continue and it'll go out down to a bottom terrace. It's a long way for the kitchen water to travel, but I don't really have a good spot for a garden bed up here.
Long way for a shortcut.
Where did my thing go? Ooh, look at the worm.
Where?
Right there.
Ooh, that's a good sign. Hello, little worm friend.
I'll just put him up here and he
I've seen
can...
lots of worms in the garden, which is great. Lots of ladybugs as well.
This is a yellow sub. There's Mr. Worm. I hope he got brushed in there.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And I've just been for a delivery of straw. Glorious, glorious straw. So my dad's on the trench doing the hard manual labor in the hot sun, and I'm gonna go deliver some straw to my mom to put on the garden beds, and I'm hoping to do a little bit of strimming down on one of the bottom terraces. Give the strimmer a try. My dad put it together and I'm eager to have a crack at it. I've never strum before, so I'm looking forward to trying it for the first time. More straw for you?
Oh, thanks so much.
Isn't that exciting?
Very exciting. And it's going over here.
Beautiful, glorious.
That's
Yucky
my
old
start.
straw. So Mom's been hard at work. The plants, they look great, but I think they just don't seem cozy enough. So we'll give them a little blanket of straw and everything will be nice and cozy and wonderful. What do you think of my oranges?
I absolutely love them.
The finest oranges in all the land.
Certainly are different than the taste in the grocery store.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing.
I'm sharing them. That's not all for me.
You have as many oranges as you want. Action shot. Oh no! Action shot of plant entanglement. I'll get it.
Stupid plant. These oranges are really delicious.
Yeah.
And juicy.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And they're from Kirsty's orchard.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Lemons,
Lovely. Sweet, isn't it?
limes pretty soon, I hope. I had 2 almonds last year. Yeah, there's lots of cool stuff. Okay, I've got the gear on. I'm gonna grab the strimmer and go see if I can cut some grass. Never really tried this before. I had a little bit of a go on it when my dad set it up, but this is gonna be my first proper attempt. So I know a lot of people that do a lot of strimming, and many of them actually really enjoy it. So I'm hoping it's the same for me. I'm hoping I find it a lovely and enjoyable experience. So let's see. See if I can remember how to actually get this thing on. It goes this way. Let's put this on first. On. All right, let's give it a try. So this thing is awesome so far. I love it. I'm not convinced the string attachment is the right attachment for this monstrous weedy pile right here. So I'm going to take this down to the terrace below and give it a try on some normal sized grass as opposed to the mutant weed patch over here. I'm almost out of string. That explains why this thing isn't working. So I think to put string on it, you put it on and then bump it on the ground. Let's see. Yeah. Huh. One string long, one string short. I don't know. I can't imagine it's already out of string, but I don't know. I don't know anything about strimmers. So go take a look at that. I'm not convinced the string is the right tool for the job. For all this crazy, thick, wet grass, I think maybe I would try the plastic blades next, which is another fitting it comes with. And then after that, it's got a metal blade as well, which I'll look forward to experimenting with. But for the moment, let me go see if I can figure out whether this thing's actually out of string or whether I need to learn how to extend it. I thought you bumped it on the ground while it was moving, and then the force, the centrifugal force, some kind of a force, then brings the string out, and there's a little blade up here that chops it off to the correct length. So it's either out of string or I'm not using the bump sort of method to get the string out properly. We'll see. It's another day. My parents are back at it, of course. My mom's down in the garden. We'll go visit her in a second. And my dad's been working hard on the trench. Yesterday, my mom and I went into town, had some breakfast, and went shopping and picked up some stuff at the hardware store. And my dad was hard at work digging this massive trench for my gray water system, which is a job that wasn't on the list, but something that's been added into the mix. So how's it been going?
Very good.
Yeah, we just abandoned you. Went off, ladies at lunch.
Yeah,
Abandoned
well,
you in the hole.
We'll only be an hour and 5 hours later.
It was kind of like that.
Includes lunch and all that stuff.
I do always feel like town will be a couple hours, and it's always 5. Minimum of 5 hours. So he's telling me that this is nothing. I haven't seen anything yet. If I go around the corner, ooh, okay, that's quite the hole. That is quite the hole. A very impressive hole, Dad. You have a very impressive hole. Another morning in the garden?
Another morning in the garden. At least it's a little cooler.
Are you sick of it yet?
Not at all.
Not at all? Okay, good. I worry I work you too hard.
I worry that we work you too hard.
Actually, that's what I keep telling people. Nobody believes me.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, the pressure's on.
Exactly. So this is my attempt at the soaker hose. I've decided just to run it 2 lines because I don't think there's enough pressure to run it a 3rd one. When I tried that, it only kind of went to the second bend and didn't actually fill the end of the hose with glorious little droplets. So we'll try it with 2, and then I think I can cap this off somehow or chop it off, and you can buy the sort of fittings, and I can use that length of hose with the fittings that I buy eventually. So yeah, looks good.
There you go, baby lettuce.
Yay, nice shady spot. So I investigated this further yesterday, and I'm not going to take it off because I don't want to screw it up, but it wasn't that I was out of string. I had to take this off, and I had to pull the string out a little bit. It was sort of stuck onto itself. So I think it's good now. I'm going to head down to the scary jungle down in the lower terraces and see if I can tidy it up a bit. It really is amazing how quiet this thing is. Okay, time to work. thing is absolutely amazing. I'm a massive fan. And I'm actually enjoying it, so I'm quite excited to carry on with this for about an hour or so this morning before it gets too hot. This is an awesome tool. I'm a big fan. So while I'm really enjoying strimming, one side effect of it is all these super stabby grass seeds get stuck into my pants and also into me. Should probably wear thicker pants. And my shoes just collect so many of them and they're just stabbing me all inside my shoe. So I guess this is a good reminder that perhaps I should trim the grass before it gets to this seedy point. Lesson learned. The batteries are dead now after about 25 minutes, maybe a half an hour of strimming. It's an amazing tool. I have yet another favorite tool to add to my list, and I actually do really enjoy the work as well. It's definitely a great tool for the grass that's a little less thick. It's challenging when you're getting to the really thick wet stuff, but if I can actually keep my grass cut and under control rather than letting it go crazy, it's definitely the right tool for the job. So I'm a fan.
It doesn't look like much when you look at the trench, but when you look at the mounds of dirt, that's what's all come out of the trenches.
I guess you're where I get my love of digging from, or are you not loving this?
I don't mind it. Don't love it. I'll be sitting in a pub, but you know.
It's pretty brutal looking. I was very willing to do this job on my own. I would just like everyone out there to know.
So
It's
she
not-
said
this
that
isn't-
She was handing me the shovel and the pick.
This isn't pensioner abuse. I swear. I swear. Faster! So my mom's been hard at work chipping out the front of the wall to repack it again with lime, and then we'll point it after that. You can't just jump straight into pointing. You have to practice.
It's a 10-minute course. Listen, we're not daft.
Are you going to let me practice on the front of your house?
You'll practice packing the lime on the front of the house
You can
just to get
practice-
used.
You can practice down the dungeon down there.
Well, I
Oh,
will
no, and
be.
then you'll go down to the dungeon to practice.
And then I can point down
You're
there
not
too,
allowed-
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You're not allowed to do anything somebody will
I
see.
can, I'll probably be excellent at it.
Probably.
You will be, of course you will.
But you need to get used to like handling the material, the
Well,
tools.
Okay.
So look, we'll
Well,
start with
I'll
packing, and I have no doubt that one day
Well,
you'll probably get bored of it after a while. Anyway, so that's pointing, and then hole digging. And I think this hole is up to a pretty good standard that I'll let you dig more holes in the future.
but you won't let me touch the point, no?
So he's a ditch digger.
Yep. Thank you.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. Oh, that is not how I was expecting you to do that. Wow. Well done, little guy. You have a good night. Bye. Bye, Mikey. Go on. Come on, what are you doing? Are you going out? Are you coming in? Use the ramp. Use the ramp. Use the ramp, Mikey. Yay! He's a clever guy. You're a clever boy. Now the question is, can you get back in that way? Huh? I wish you would, because you are very impatient when you knock on the front door. What now? You're just gonna hang out up there? What's your plan here? Okay, amazing. Come here. Come here. Good boy. You're smart. Good boy. Yeah. It didn't even take treats. It didn't even take treats. Let's wrap things up there. I have so much more to share. Going through the footage has been really fun, and I'm excited to get it into video form and get it out there to you. My friend Sinead is back in the next video with her family, so there's lots of cool stuff coming up. I just want to take this opportunity to say thanks to my mom and dad. I really appreciate your support of this slightly unusual lifestyle of mine, and having you come here and help me with work and all of the other support you give me means a lot to me. And so thanks for coming, and thanks for being really amazing parents. I really appreciate everything you do. So with that said, I'm gonna say goodbye from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, just want to say hello to me or my parents, please leave me a message below, and I'll see you in the next video.